Good evening, NWS Revolution members and viewers. This is your NWS Head of Town Operations, Michael Cole. And today I got a very special guest with me. Please introduce yourself, MWS Board of Directors, there's Chairman and MWS Hardcore Champion, Mischief, Mikey Miller. Thank you, Michael Cole, for that wonderful introduction. Yes, today me and Michael Cole here are gonna give you last night's NWS Revolution Impact review. Take it away, Michael Cole. Thank you, Mischief, Mikey Miller. So, last night's show was hailing from the Bonsicles Wellness Arena in Columbia, South Carolina. And the opening match was for the MWS Tag Team titles. As it was an MWS Tag Team titles tornado match, Michael Scars Mine and Robert Government with Assistant General Manager Paul Heyman defeated the phenomenal AJ Styles and CM Punk. And this was a long match. At first, CM Punk and AJ Styles shockingly won the tag team titles. And they held it for a second, but then there was a rematch, and Michael Scars Minor and Rob McGovern won back the MWS tag team titles. I mean, this was a great show. I like this tag team tornado match. I really enjoyed it. What about you, Mikey? Oh, without a doubt, Michael Cole, this was pure tag team action. I loved every single go go minute of it. And congratulations on on Michael Skarsmine and Rob McGovern for still being MWS Tag Team Champions. And then, and I'll need to take this mic. I got this, Michael Cole. It says General Manager Don Caldas and Assistant General Manager Paul Heyman come out and they stop talking about how they have had enough of Cody Rhodes attacking their client, MWS COO Cody Mercer, who's backstage coming up with a plan to give revenge on Cody Rhodes and Jay Uso as they speak. And Don Callis and Paul Heyman say they are sick and tired of the fans disrespecting Cody Mercer and causing him to have depression. Well, tonight you will find out what happens and you won't like it. But you'll have to deal with it. As Don Callis and Paul Heyman exit the ring, and they are sending a strong message, Michael Cole, a strong message to the fans, to the stupid fans of Cody Rhodes, which I don't know why the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes has fans, because he is an American Nightmare. Well, that's your opinion, Mr. Mikey Miller. But to me, Cody Mercer does what Cody Mercer always does best. Bitch and complain and piss and moan because he's got nothing better to do. I don't understand. He is the NWS Undisputed Champion. He says he's immune to criticism, but he is not. Because if he was immune to criticism, he would act like a crybaby bitch. But, oh, by the way, the match is, oh, by the way, the opening match is shown on the NWS Revolution channel. And then there was footage from earlier today, Thursday, which is footage from earlier Thursday day of NWS Revolution owner, chairman, CEOs, and World Heavyweight Champion Scott Casey-Gill, also known as Scooter St. William, and NWS Board Directors Chairman Mischief Mikey Miller checking into the Hilton Garden Inn in Columbia, South Carolina, and having breakfast and lunch at the Black Owl Family Diner. Mikey's younger brother Jaden Miller meets up with them, and Scott he had they had eggs and steak and eggs, and from what I hear, it was delicious. And Scott had a cheeseburger and Scott and Mikey had cheeseburger for lunch. And then it was to the next was the NWS United States champion Jay Lawson from Garmin Studios, Mr. Mikey Miller's former best friend, with Noah Higgins in his corner, defeated The Miz to become the new NWS United States champion. Match is shown on the NWS Revolution channel. Now the last champion, now the last NWS United States champion Yes, yeah, and I guess you say congratulations to Jay Lawson on becoming the new NWS United States champion. He is very happy be with it, and I hope he does wonders because the former because the former NWS United States champion was indeed and the former NWS United States champion was indeed Wacky Romeo, but he relinquished it because he had important matters, and the former Intercontinental champion was Brian Cage. But yeah, congratulations to Jay Lawson from Darman Studios on becoming the new NWS United States champion. He deserves it. I mean, nobody expected that. Nobody expected that Jay Lawson would end up becoming the NWS United States champion on the second week in the NWS Revolution. Mikey, I gotta ask you, what are your thoughts on your best friend Jay Lawson becoming the new NWS United States champion? What are my thoughts, Michael Cowell? I gotta say congratulations to my best friend, Jay Lawson, who I've known since second grade, on becoming the NWS United States champion the second week. Well, he got lucky. I just gotta say, my so-called former best friend Jay Lawson got lucky. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, and he had Noah Higgins in his corner. So then, there's footage of Scott Gale and his adopted son, me, Mischief Mikey Miller, along with my brother Jaden Miller, touring Columbia, South Carolina, as they go to the National Watch and Clock Museum. Then they visit White's Ferry Mansion, visiting National Watch and Clock Museum. This museum is a must is a must visit for anyone interested in horology, showcasing a vast collection of timekeeping devices. So yeah, that was a pretty good trip. And White's Ferry Mansion, a beautifully preserved historic home offering a glimpse into the past and the life of Susanna White. Then we go to the Chickies Watt County Park, enjoying hiking and scenic views of the Saskatchewan of the Saskatchewan River from this popular park. And it is a popular park. Then we go to the Columbia Market House, where we explore local vendors and discover unique goods at this historic market. And then Scott, and Jaden then go to the Columbia Crossing River World Trail Center, a great starting point for exploring the riverfront trails and enjoying the natural beauty of the area. Then we go to the Turkey Hill Experience, an interactive exhibit where you can learn about the history of Turkey Hill Dairy and enjoy some ice cream. There was delicious ice cream. And then we go to the First National Bank Museum, discover the history of banking in Colombia at this unique museum. And then we go to the Burning Bridge Antiques Market, browse through a variety of antique shops and find hidden treasures. Oh, by the way, Jaden Miller won. He found the most treasure, and me and Scott found some treasure too. And then we go to the Saskatchewan. Then we go to the Saskatchewan to the Sask to the Saskatchewan. Then we go to the glass factory, a fun stop for those interested in glass making and local history. And this is Scott Casey Gill, me, Mr. Mikey Miller, and Jada Miller have dinner at the Backstreet Grill. And I highly recommend it because the dinner was absolutely delicious. Take it away, Michael Cole. I'm really glad you guys had a good time. I'm happy for you. But match number 3 was the NWS Intercontinental title match. Noah Higgins with NWS United States Champion Jay Lawson in his corner defeated Sheamus to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Match is shown on the NWS Revolution and was a pretty good match. So congratulations to Noah Higgins on becoming the new Intercontinental Champion. And then backstage, I, Michael Cole, congratulate Jay Lawson and Noah Higgins on the title wins as they thank me and talk about how proud they are to accomplish their goals and win a single NWS title on their second week in NWS. And would like to have a sit-down interview with me, Michael Cole, to talk about their future goals and how they are looking forward to it. Jay and Noah also want to talk about how disgusted they are with Mischief Mikey Miller betraying them and his recent actions. I, Michael Cole, agreed to have the interview next week, and I shake their heads. What are your thoughts on that, Mikey? And your thoughts on your friend Noah Higgins becoming the new NWS Intercontinental Champion, and how disgusted they are with your actions? Oh, whoop de doo. Noah Higgins is that goody two shoes is the new NWS Intercontinental Champion. That goody two shoes. Of course you interviewed him, Michael Cole. Of course you would. They are such show-ups. See, Jay Dawson and Noah Higgins wouldn't be anywhere without me, Mr. Mikey Miller. I made Jay Lawson. I made Noah Higgins. And they're too dumb to realize that. But yeah, Willie Michael Cole, you're gonna interview them, Willie. Dude, you are such a suck up. That's what you are, Michael Cole. You are a suck up. And then Scott Casey Gale, me, Mr. Mikey Miller, arrive at the arena. I get this. Let's see. NWS head of town relations, Michael Cole, interviews Jaden Miller, who arrives at the arena to get ready for his match against Shinsuke Nakamura. Cole asks him if he is ready to face him, and he says yes. Jaden tells Michael Cole he is here to compete in NWS, prove himself, and make a name for himself. And then says he would like to have a sit-down interview with Michael Cole next week because he has a lot to say, especially about his brother Mikey's recent actions. Cole accepts and shakes Jaden's hand. My little brother Jaden. Oh, now he's going to have an interview with you too, Michael Cole. What are you doing? You agreed to have an interview with Jaden? Another goody two shoes? Willie? I can't believe you. And then Jaden Miller defeated Shinsuke Nakamura via submission. Match is shown on NWS Revolution. Go ahead, Michael Cole. Take it away. Thank you. And I disagree with you, Mikey. Jaden Miller is not a goody two shoes. He's a very well respected, well behaved person. He is a good Samaritan. That's what he is. And then backstage, Mischief Mikey Miller confronts Jay Lawson and Noah Higgins and asks them who do they think they are getting NWS title shots and all of a sudden winning them in a clean victory. Jay said he proved he can win the NWS United States title on his own, and he did. As Noah tells Mikey, he won the Intercontinental title on his own without Mikey's help. Noah then tells him that he and Jay finally achieved something on their own. Mikey replies, "Don't expect it to last long because I will be the one to take your single titles off of you." Mikey then says, "Where do they get off asking Michael Cole, for an interview?" Jay says it's a free country. We can ask for anything we want. Mikey calls Jay and Noah goody two shoes. Noah says he is not a goody two shoes, and he and Jay will prove that they are not, and make Mikey eat his own words as they go to celebrate their wins. Wow, Mikey, What are your thoughts on them that making you eat your words? Oh, blah, blah, blah. They are too goody two shoes. That's what they are. They can't accept criticism. They cannot accept the truth, Michael Cole. My former friends, Jay Lawson and Noah Higgins, are nothing more than goody two shoes. Come on, Michael. You got something to say to that, Michael Cole? Huh? Michael Cole? Do you got something to say? I'm waiting to hear it. Yeah, I got something to say. They are not goody two shoes. They are Good Samaritans. Let me tell you the difference between goody two shoes and good Samaritans, Mikey, because I don't think you understand the difference between goody two shoes and a good Samaritan. So allow me to read it to you. Okay? Goody two shoes meaning idioms and phrases. Goody two shoes. A prudish, self-righteous individual. A goody goody, for example. Phyllis was a real goody two shoes telling on her friends. Goody, it was like saying mistress or missus. Here it is. Goody two shoes. An intentionally vicious, she's a well behaved person. What does goody two shoes mean in slang? A person who always behaves well and perhaps has a disapproving attitude to people who do not. What do you say to that, Mikey Mueller? That's exactly what they are. They're goody two shoes. They're always Noah is always well behaved. He hates getting into trouble. My brother is always well behaved, Michael Cole. So yeah, so go ahead. Read what Good Samaritan means. Since you want to prove me wrong, go ahead, Michael Cole. Go ahead. I'll be more than happy to, Mikey. So yeah, what goody two shoes stands for? An excessively Virtuous, virtuous person. Yes, an excessively virtuous person. A do-gooder. Now let me see. It says, is goody two-shoes a good thing? Yes. Being a goody two-shoes, GTS, is a bad thing. Why? And it is never authentic. It is never authentic. The reason people know the difference between a good person and a GTS is because they understand that the good person is acting from their moral center. The GTS, goody two shoes, is not. GTS are constantly looking for approval. And just to let you know, Mikey, Jay Lawson and Noah Higgins are not looking for approval. They are very well behaved. Only in your mind, they're goody two shoes. Now I'm going to explain to you what Good Samaritan is. Samaritan, a charitable or helpful person. A number of people inhabiting Samaria in biblical terms. Well, white people called Good Samaritans. Jewish, Jewish, Jewish religious group who had strong disagreements with them on matters of doctrine. The moral meaning, hmm, Mike, Michael Cole, you are completely misinformed. A good Samaritan has nothing to do with a goody two shoes. Okay, and by the way, Michael Cole, I know the difference between goody two shoes and good Samaritan. So go ahead, Michael Cole. Keep making excuses for Jay Lawson and Noah Higgins because that's true. You know, Michael Cole, you should become the president of the Goody Two Shoes fan club because you would fit right in. Now allow me to talk about the next match. It's match number 5, NWS Underground match. Vinny Job defeated Toma Tonka. Match is shown in NWS Revolution. And this was a good match. It was a very good match. What do you think, Michael Cole, buddy, oh pal? It was a great match. Ever since Vinny Joe has returned to the NWS Revolution, he has been on an undefeated streak. So congratulations on Vinny Joe for having an undefeated for going on a recent undefeated streak here in the NWS Revolution. Yeah, congratulations to Vinny Joe. But I want to read this, Michael Cole, because I got a bone to pick with you. You know, I always have a bone to pick with you, Michael Cole. I don't know why that is, but I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna figure you out in the typical good old Mischief Mikey Miller fashion. It says Michael Cole interviews Mr. Mikey Miller, and tells him it's about time he starts defending his hardcore title as I, Mikey, tell him to shut up and stop being sarcastic and start treating me with respect because I am the most valuable because I, Mr. Mikey Miller, am the most valuable breakout star in NWS, and I will prove it. And I, Mikey, asked Michael Cole just what is he going to talk to Jay and Noah about next week, and what are he and my brother Jaden Miller gonna talk about? And Michael Cole replies, "None of your damn business, Mikey," which gets loud cheers from the fans as I and irritated Mikey go and get ready for my match. Really, Michael Cole? You're gonna talk to me that way. You're gonna say none of my business? Nobody, and I mean nobody tells me, Mischief Mikey, none of my business. It is everyone. What Jade Lawson and Noah Higgins do behind the scenes is my business. What my younger brother Jaden Miller does behind the scenes is my business. And Michael Cole, you are lucky I didn't wash your mouth out with soap. Because next time you talk to me like that, I will. You got that? Now it says MW. Now I'm going to talk about my match. MW's Hardcore People's Championship match. MW's Board of Directors Chairman me, Mr. Mikey Miller, defeated Andrade. Match is shown on NWS Revolution. I can't believe the critics said my match was bad. My match was good. It wasn't very long, but it was a good match. I'm gonna have a nice little chat with those critics and put them in their place. But I am still your MWS Hardcore People's Champion. And since people are asking me to defend every Thursday night on Revolution Impact, I am now gonna defend my Hardcore People's title. And I'm gonna make the naysayers eat their words. I'm gonna make all the people that underestimate me and put me down eat their words. And I'm gonna show them just how tough and strong I can be. Now it's the main event. Take it away, Michael Cole. Thank you, Mr. Mikey Miller. Well, you just proved that. You just proved that you could be strong and tough. You just proved that you could be ruthless and vindictive. You proved that you are a threat here in the NWS Revolution. And then just maybe, I will change my mind about you. Now it's the main event match. World Heavyweight Title Best of 7 Series Ambulance match. NWS Revolution owner chairman Scott Casey Gale, also known as Scooter St. William, defeated Giant Da Vinci. Match is shown on the NWS Revolution. And this was an instant classic. Both Scooter St. William, Scott Casey Gale, and Giant Da Vinci put on one hell of an ambulance match. It was brutal. It was tough. But the fans were really into it. And I would say it's match of the night. And a really good classic main event. What do you say, Mr. Mikey Miller? Well, yes, my adopted father, Scott Casey Gale, Scooter St. William, and my uncle, Giant Da Vinci, did put in one good instant classic match. They put their body and souls on the line, and Scooter St. William, my adopted father, was victorious in the end. So, congratulations, Scooter, for being victorious. And then after the match, Scott Casey Gale, also known as Scooter St. William, recovers from his ambulance match. I, Mr. Mikey Miller, grab him to Scott's office, and then I hold him, asking him why did he grant Jay and Lawson and Noah Higgins title shots, and then let them have an interview with Michael Cole next week, as well as letting Mike brother Jaden Miller also have an interview with Michael Cole next week as well. Scott tells me, Mikey, he is all about giving them an opportunity to prove themselves, and the day of doing just that, Mikey tells Scott, don't let Jay Noah and I, Mikey tells Scott, my adopted father, don't let Jay Noah and Jaden underestimate you like they do to me. Like they do to me. I'll let it slide this time, Scott, and since you are my adopted father, if you let them underestimate you again, I will have to ground you and punish you. But it will be out of tough love. So Scooter St. William, just stop letting Jay Lawson, Noah Higgins, and my little brother, Jaden Miller, your manager, take advantage of you. Or I will have to punish you like I have been recently. Scooter, you gotta stand tall and you gotta be tough and you gotta learn how to say no to Jay Lawson, Noah Higgins, and my brother Jaden. Or I will have to ground you and punish you. So this is a fair warning. And if I have to, I will give you another good old fashioned punishment spanking, and I will make you sit in my lap in front of the world and just show you how disciplinary I can be. So let that be a warning to you, Scooter, or shall I say, Dad. Now take it away, Michael Cole. The final segment. Well, Mikey, Mikey, you mean business. But now it was the final segment. It was a backstage spot. NWS COO Cody Mercer and Logan Paul defeated the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. The brawl is shown on the NWS Revolution, and it was good. And in the end, Cody Mercer and Logan Paul were victorious. It was one hell of a brawl. And the show goes off the air with Cody Mercer and Logan Paul standing over a fallen Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso backstage, laughing maniacally as General Manager Don Callis joins them in on the laugh. I gotta say that was one way to end the show. And just to let you know, at the co-main event at Revolution Loaded will be Cody Mercer and Logan Paul taking on the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso in a tag team match. And the stipulation is if and Cody Mercer has agreed to defend his NWS United States title in the tag team co-main event. So Cody Mercer and Logan Paul are victorious. Then Cody Mercer remains the NWS undisputed champion. But if Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso pin Cody Mercer, then if Cody Rhodes pins Cody Mercer, he once again becomes the NWS undisputed champion. Or if Jey Uso pins Cody Mercer, he becomes the NWS undisputed champion. Anyway, I would rate this NWS Revolution 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and a solid 10 out of 10. What do you say, Mr. Mikey Miller? Yes, I would rate it 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and a solid 10 out of 10. Great show, great way to end the show, seeing Cody Mercer and Logan Paul stand tall over a fallen Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. So next week, me and Joe Gowney and Dan Lambert will reveal Revolution Impact. Also, Dan Lambert, there was a segment where Joe Gowney and where Dan Lambert was saying he cannot wait to get his hands on me at Revolution Loaded. Well, Dan Lambert, I'm going to be doing the Revolution Impact reveal with you next week. And from what I understand, you're going to cut an in-ring promo on me. You are going to call me out because me and you have already signed the contract to have a match for my NWS Hardcore title at Revolution Loaded. But I just wonder what exactly you're going to say to me, Dan Lambert. I cannot wait to hear what you have to say. Anyway, this is Mr. Mikey Miller signing off. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Michael Cole. And this is Michael Cole. I'm signing up next week. Yes, next week, Joe Gowdy, Dan Lambert, and Mr. Mikey Miller will give you their Revolution Impact reveal. You all have a good night and peace out. This is Michael Cole signing off.